Good evening, viewers. In our incredibly connected world, our smartphones have become more than just devices. They are extensions of ourselves, repositories of our secrets, and a window to our world. We trust them implicitly, considering them our personal tools under our complete control. But what if that extension turned against us? What if these familiar devices began to act in inexplicable ways, in ways that cause deep unease? Tonight, we're diving into a modern digital horror story, drawing inspiration from the aesthetics of analog horror. Analog horror relies on distorting old media to create unease. Digital horror, however, takes this concept into the modern age, exploiting our fears of the technology we rely on daily. It's not just a ghost story, but a deep exploration of our latent fears surrounding loss of control over our most intimate tools, and how our own minds can conjure terror from a mere digital glitch. Our story tonight begins with a simple yet deeply unsettling premise. Your phone took a photo you didn't. Imagine waking up in the morning, scrolling through your daily photo gallery, and suddenly you find a shot you don't remember ever taking. A photo of your dark room in the middle of the night, or a strange angle of your home you don't usually see. Perhaps a photo of your sleeping face, or something lurking in the shadows. Who took it? How? There's no logical explanation. The phone was on your nightstand or in your pocket. Yet there's digital evidence of an event that didn't occur in your conscious awareness. Why is this scenario so profoundly unsettling? Psychologically, this event strikes several sensitive chords. Firstly, there's loss of control. Our phones are our tools. When they act autonomously, they shatter our sense of security and command. This breach of reality evokes an existential dread. If this personal device can act on its own, what about other things we consider within our control? Secondly, privacy breach. The phone is our personal space. When it takes photos without our knowledge, it feels like a spy in our pocket. This evokes a deep sense of violation, as if an unseen eye is watching us through the device we trust most. Thirdly, the uncanny valley. While often associated with robots or human-like figures, this concept can apply here. When something very familiar, like a phone, acts in an unfamiliar or quasi-human way, like taking its own photos, it creates a feeling of unease and discomfort rather than comfort. It's familiar enough to be unsettling and strange enough to be incomprehensible. Perceptual biases and mild hallucinations. In states of extreme fatigue, anxiety, or even just waking up, the brain can misinterpret information. The photo might have already existed, or there might be a logical explanation that was forgotten, but the brain fills in the blanks with a more dramatic and unsettling scenario. Digital horror, like analog horror, thrives on ambiguity and implied threat. It doesn't need monsters, it needs a breach of familiar reality. The idea that a personal device like your phone can act autonomously, taking photos in the dark or watching you, is far more terrifying than any visible monster. It plants seeds of doubt with every tap, every notification. The realism here is key. This isn't some far-fetched fictional tale. It's happening with a device we use every single day. This proximity makes the horror more intimate, more disturbing. It reminds us that the technology we rely on can be a double-edged sword, a tool for convenience, and also a gateway to our deepest fears. Next time you pick up your phone or scroll through your photo gallery, will you wonder what it sees when you're not looking? Will you wonder if it's taking photos in the dark, photos you'll never see? Think about that.